I don't think you could have selected two finer actresses in Jenna and in Maddie. I mean, for both of you ladies, this movie, we've got grief, trauma, relationships, drugs. When the both of you read the script, were there any scenes that you were like, I think we're going to need to sit down and have some conversations about how we're going to approach this?
Me and Jenna hung out before we started, and I think we both, and I don't know if Megan knows this, but we were both really nervous to film kind of like the drunk scenes. I think we're both pretty mellow for the most part in real life, but we got there. We were crazy on set, but like we were so nervous, or at least I was really nervous about that.
Definitely was really nervous about that, and we had that conversation on set with Megan too, and Megan was, saying, you could be crazier with it even if you want to, like you could walk like this, you could trip, you could do, whatever. So I'm kind of going into it like, okay, whatever.
The thing I felt the worst about was telling Maddie, I was like, hey, I need you to learn how to roll joints really well. But I was like, how do I ask her to like learn how to do that? Because originally the scene was supposed to be that she was like so good at it. And then when I started filming it, what you saw is actually like the first take when she actually did it, because they were both so nervous and fumbling. And as I was watching it happen in real time, I was like, this is so much better than Maddie being amazing at it. It's just this like hilarious awkwardness that they're doing. And so we ended up using that take, which I think is so much better. But she did learn how to roll them using fake.
Wow.
I think also I was very lucky to have Jenna with me, and I think we kind of just fed off each other's energy. And especially like when it's the montage of us kind of drunk in the street, it's kind of very much just like as the night was going on, we were just more and more crazy. We were drinking like Slurpees, we had like candy, so we were just like on a sugar rush. So it definitely helped the process, I think.
But I think something that The Fallout does really wonderfully is it's an accurate depiction of kids in high school. And we all experience, at least I know I certainly did, insecurities, and you have perceptions of other people and you don't realize that, you think it's A and it's actually B. Are there insecurities that you have that you either used to struggle with or you still currently do? And how do you balance it all?
Yeah, I think especially our generation with social media and all of that, it's really easy to compare yourself to everyone. I have a really hard time with that. It doesn't really go away. Like it's something that you kind of carry, but especially in your teenage years, I feel like it's just like heavily at the forefront of most conversations or experiences.
Oh, and how is your relationship with social media right now?
I don't love social media. I think it used to be super fun and like relaxed and just like you go on to see what your friends are doing or what like drink they're drinking that day. Like it was very, very lighthearted, and it's become kind of like a toxic place, but I try to look at it for the good. Yeah. I try to see, I try to like my explore page, I've kind of made it to what like it's curated to what I want to look at. So like art, makeup, dance, stuff like that.
Maddie, I got to spend a little bit of time with your mom a couple years ago on the set of one of your sister's music video shoots. And your family's just wonderful. Are there any scenes in this movie that you are giving friends and family like a polite courtesy heads up? I'd prefer if you did this during this scene.
Yeah, I mean, I feel uncomfortable if my mom watches me kiss someone, so that's probably the one. And my sister felt she couldn't watch. So that was that.
You tried to show it to your sister?
They saw the movie, but my sister had a really hard time apparently. I don't know why. It's like, just leave the details out. Like,
just applaud the art. You did an amazing job. You're both so talented, but I totally appreciate, maybe you could not mention the part where I'm kissing somebody. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even need to wear makeup.
Sorry, what?
I just said you don't even need to wear makeup.
Maddie, for you, it's been really wonderful. I grew up watching you on television and seeing you transition so beautifully into your work as an actress. What has that been like?
I'm so lucky that I've been able to transition into acting, and I definitely thank dancing for that. Obviously, I discovered that I loved it through dancing just because I was constantly playing a character in whatever performance I was doing. So it was a really nice transition, but I'm still so new and still like such a beginner. So that's why I'm so honored to be in this movie alongside Jenna and everyone else, just because I'm like, I don't feel like I should be here, but
You do.
thank you. But just learning from Megan and Jenna, I'm so inspired, and I've learned so much by just watching them on set, and I'm so excited to carry that knowledge that I've learned for whatever comes next. And I hope to continue acting, and yeah.
Is there a bucket list role or a project that you like pie in the sky would love to be a part of?
I think it's pretty insane that I grew up watching West Side Story, and I get to be in the remake in just a little part. Like that was kind of like what is happening, what is my life? So that was really cool, just to be a part of such an iconic dance film. It's really cool.